Imagine pulling up to a secluded coastal road at dawn, the first light kissing the horizon, and there it sits, the Bugatti Tourbillon, a machine that doesn't just arrive, it commands the scene like a falcon in mid-dive. This isn't your typical hypercar, it's Bugatti's bold pivot into a new era, ditching the turbocharged W16 for an 8.3-liter naturally aspirated 516 heart, beating with 1,000 horsepower on its own, augmented by 3 electric motors for a staggering 1,800 total at around $4 million, with only 250 slated for production starting next year. It's exclusivity incarnate. But let's not get ahead. Climb in with me, and I'll walk you through why this could redefine what it means to drive the impossible. From the outside, the Tourbillon is a symphony of aggression and elegance, every line sculpted as if by wind itself. Gone is the Chiron's bulbous rear wing. Instead, Bugatti leans into form follows performance, channeling the peregrine falcon's streamlined fury. The body hugs the ground at just 1,189 millimeters tall, its Sorbet stance lowering the chassis by narrowing it 4 centimeters and dropping the seating position for that predatory crouch. Up front, those slimline LED 8-eye headlights angle downward like a predator's gaze, framing a carbon fiber monocoque that's as much art as armor. Aerospace grade, integrating battery casings and air ducts into a structure weighing under 1,995 kilograms. The sides flow uninterrupted, dihedral doors swinging upward like gull wings, but self-opening to preserve aero purity, while the unbroken taillight strip vents heat from below, glowing like a comet's tail. It's not flashy, it's inevitable. A 4,671 millimeter long statement that whispers speed before you even turn the key. Build quality? Immaculate, as expected from Moleskine. 3D printed titanium suspension arms for feather-light strength, hand-laid carbon panels that feel eternal. No rattles, no compromises. It's engineered to outlast dynasties. Sliding into the cabin feels like stepping into a bespoke cockpit from another age, reimagined for tomorrow. The doors seal with a hydraulic hush, and you're enveloped in a world of horological precision. Bugatti commissioned Swiss watchmakers for the analog instrument cluster. Over 600 components ticking with mechanical poetry, visible through a fixed hub steering wheel that never blocks your view. Seats bolt straight to the floor, race car style, with your legs stretched out like a Formula One pilot, pedals and wheel adjustable for that perfect embrace. Cashmere-trimmed Alcantara, titanium accents, and burled wood inlays evoke old-world luxury. But it's the floating aluminum console that steals the show. Encased in crystal glass, it reveals the transmission tunnel's inner workings, a hidden digital screen flickering to life with vehicle telemetry and smartphone mirroring. It's intimate, almost cockpit cramped for two, but that's the point. Designed for the driver, with space feeling earned rather than given, ventilation whispers cool air, and the V16's idle hum vibrates through the carbon like a distant thunderstorm, promising symphonies to come. Fire it up, and oh, the drama. That V16, co-developed with Cosworth, revving to 9,000 revolutions per minute, erupts not with turbo lag, but a linear operatic surge, its naturally aspirated soul howling like nothing else on 4 wheels. Mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission with e-synchro for seamless shifts, and an electronic limited slip diff doling out up to 2,500 Nm, it catapults you from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2 seconds flat. Under 5 for 200, under 10 for 300. It's violence wrapped in velvet. The hybrid assist shines here. Front axle torque vectoring from dual 250 kW motors bites into corners with surgical precision, while the rear electric unit smooths launches. On twisty B roads, it dances, light on its feet despite the power, the low center of gravity turning hairpins into poetry. Push it to the Autobahn, and with the optional speed key, 445 kilometers feels almost serene, aero downforce pinning you without a wing in sight. But it's the sound that lingers, a V16 crescendo from bass rumble to stratospheric wail, pure analog bliss in a digital world. Electric only mode, over 60 kilometers of silent prowling, the 800-volt, 24.8 kWh battery sipping efficiently, though you'll rarely choose stealth over symphony. Technology weaves in seamlessly, never overwhelming. The infotainment hides behind that crystal veil, intuitive for nav and calls, while over-the-air updates keep the SiC inverters and direct oil cooling humming. Safety? Bugatti's coy on specs, but the monocoque's crash structure rivals jets with stability control that intervenes like a co-pilot. Torque vectoring averts slides before you feel them, and adaptive dampers read the road like Braille. It's not nanny state intrusive, it's enabling, letting you flirt with limits confidently. Of course, no pinnacle comes without thorns. At this price, it's a collector's folly. Fuel economy dips to single digits when pushed, and the hybrid complexity might daunt purists longing for unadulterated V16. Servicing in Molsheim? A pilgrimage, not a pit stop. And exclusivity cuts both ways. Resale could eclipse stars, but good luck finding a dealer slot. Yet, here's the verdict. The Tourbillon isn't just a car. It's Bugatti's love letter to eternity, blending 115 years of heritage with Rimaac's electric edge into something transcendent. For the casual dreamer, it's fantasy fuel. For engineers, a masterclass in defiance. It challenges you to feel alive, to chase horizons that bend. If speed has a soul, this is it, pour l'éternité indeed. What a time to be driving.